Hi guys, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Bargains, and so I thought I would come on and share with you today what I'm cooking, which is a bacon cheeseburger tater tot casserole. It's very simple, and so let me tell you what it requires in the ingredients. So we have 1 pound of lean, and it says it needs to be at least 80%, and ground beef. So I defrosted that today. And the other thing is onions. We love onions at my house. And so it asks for a cup of chopped onions, and then 2 teaspoons of the Grill Maker's Montreal steak seasoning. And I think I said it was by McCormick. And then also it asks for 1 can at 10.5 ounce condensed cream of onion soup. Well, I didn't have any onion soup, so I always improvise. And so I'm going to use cream of chicken, the condensed soup. And of course it's 10.5, but I'm going to use that instead because we really like the chicken soup. It also asks for a half a cup of sour cream, so I've already got that ready. Also 1 bag of 32 ounce of tater tots, so I have those. And you leave those frozen until you cook them. The other thing is 4 slices of cooked bacon, and then it says to coarsely chop the bacon. Well, I've already cooked my bacon. I've just finished, but we like bacon. I'm going to drain it and then chop it up very fine. And I actually cooked 6 slices because we do like bacon, but it did ask for 4. So I've already got that done. And then as we walk back over, it asks for 2 cups of cheddar cheese. So I had the mild cheddar, so that's what I'll be using. And it is 2 cups. And the last thing is 1/4 cup of chopped green onions. So as you can see, there's a lot of green onions. Whoops, and I dropped it, but that's okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so the 1/4 cup chopped green onions. Now I've already heated my oven to 350 degrees, and then it says spray, and I used the Crisco butter nonstick spray. I've already sprayed this. It is a 13 by 9 inch, which is a 3/4 glass baking dish, and this will be fine. And then the next thing it says is in a 10-inch non-stick skillet to cook the beef and the onion over medium-high heat. So let me do that. Okay, I'll be right back. So I'm going to be cooking the 1 pound of ground beef and the 1 cup of onions. And so we'll get that going. And I always like to, before it starts cooking, actually go ahead and get everything sort of ground up so everything cooks evenly. Now, I've never cooked this recipe before. I got it off the internet. It is Betty Crocker. This is what it looks like after you're finished. And so we like tater tots, we like onions. So I think this is going to be really good. And then I'll show you very quickly while this is starting to cook. And I can also list this, but this is the ingredients. And then it actually starts the recipe. And it says that this should be on medium-high heat for 7 to 9 minutes. So again, here we go. Let's get this little thing cooked. And this is actually, I'll be doing some vegetables with this tonight, but this is going to be our main, like with the meat. You know, it's so funny because I enjoy onions so much, and my daughters, especially my youngest daughter, cannot stand onions, and neither does my granddaughter. So we can't say it's in the genes, can we? So I'm hoping you guys had a good day today. Oh my goodness, I had an amazing day. Amazing. Last night I made my 300 subscribers, and so I had a hard time sleeping, went to bed late, and I know that sounds probably pretty silly to some of you, but to me it's a big deal, and I've enjoyed doing this so much and getting to meet my YouTube family. But I tell you what, on my video for the 300 subscriber giveaway, I explained, you know, what I was giving away, and if people would help me out. I think at that time I had 286 subscribers, so I just mentioned to some of, you know, in the video, I said, if you could help me out and get your friends, and I want you to know, I made that during the day, and then Ed and I went and had lunch with a gentleman that I used to work with. His name's Art, and we had so much fun. So then we got home, and Ed said, have you looked at your numbers? And I'm like, no, because to be honest, I've got where I try not to focus on the numbers. I just want to have a good time. And my husband Ed said, well, you know, just go ahead and look. So by that afternoon, when I looked, I was over 300, and I am going to tell you that, okay, I'm an emotional kind of person, and so I can't talk about it much, because I do, I get emotional, but there was a couple of YouTube people that went out, and to me, they are large channels. I mean, when you get over 1,000, that's a large channel to me. And they had went out and said to other people, subscribe to Bonnie's Bargains channel. She's trying to get 300 subscribers. Well, I am going to tell you, I am never going to forget this for the rest of my life. I mean, somebody that has 1,000 and 2,000 people, and they're coming over trying to help somebody that didn't even have 300 subscribers. I mean, honestly, and you know, if I ever do become a large channel, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim at the small channels, because as a small channel, it's a lot of work. And what I mean about that, but it's good work. You get to meet so many people, and it's a good time. And I'm so fortunate for that. But when those people, especially, and then there was a lady that has just recently subscribed to my channel. And she doesn't have a YouTube channel. She's just an individual person. Well, the next thing I know, she wrote me and said, I have got in touch with my family and they are going to subscribe to your channel. And they did. They did. I don't know, I still can't, I don't know how kind and thoughtful and gracious. And so last night I talked to Ed and I said, I just don't even know what to say. And some people will probably think it's silly, but it's not silly. It's huge, huge. But due to these people and then my everyday subscribers, I hit 300. And I don't know if I told you, but I'm 68. You know, I'm definitely not a young person. And being 68 and yeah, I mean, for my golden age, I'm very happy, I'm very blessed, and I'm very excited. That's all I have to say about that. But just like Forrest Gump, you know, that's all I got to say about that. But I so appreciate my YouTube family. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. And then it says, just one second. Okay, so I just drained the onions, and be sure that you didn't cook the green onions. It's just the onion, not the green onions. And so now it says to blend in 1/4 teaspoon of the McCormick. Then add your 1/2 cup of sour cream. And then the last thing is going to be the soup. And so you're just going to blend this in. Ooh, guys, I have to say it's smelling good. And again, they usually use onion soup. I didn't have condensed onion soup, and so I'm using cream and chicken because we like cream and chicken. So you're just going to blend all this. And because of my kind of dish that I have and stove, I like to use these type of I use this as a just mixing it up like a I do everything easy. I'm just saying this is just an everyday kind of dish. I'm an everyday kind of girl, so I don't do fancy stuff unless it's easy. Now if it's fancy and it's easy, I'll hang with ya. But I, again, am to the age that I don't want to spend all my time in the kitchen. I mean, I like cooking, but I'm just at a different point in my life where I used to cook all the time. I feel like after working all day, and my husband always helps me. also, so he, you know, he's good about grilling out, and if something happens that I've had a really busy day, he'll just get something out of the freezer and throw it in. So we're not fussy eaters by no means. I'm really glad I don't have someone that's fussy, and he's not. But it's not that we don't eat, because we do every day. So, okay, so this is how it looks. Everything's blended up. And again, I drained my hamburger meat and the onions. So, let's see what's next. Okay, now you're gonna take your 13 by 9 pan, again 3 quarts, that's already sprayed with the cooking spray. And what it says to do with your 2 pounds of potatoes, that you are going to place half of the frozen potatoes in a single layer on the baking dish. Still got a little bit of ice. Okay, well, it's frozen, that's for sure. So we're gonna lay this out. Some of this ice. Okay, and then what it says to do is after you get these in the bottom of the pan, that you're going to dip in or spoon in the beef mixture. So let me get a spoon. Okay, we're going to take this and we're going to spoon it in. This looks really good. What are you guys thinking? About you, but it looks good to me. Getting hungry yet? So, let me just bring up that. I've already posted the 300 giveaway, what I'm giving away, and it's actually going to be a bundle 1 and a bundle 2. And so if you want to go in and be part of the giveaway, in the comments you just need to use the number 300, and the secret word will be bundle. But then next to the word bundle, you need to watch the video and see if you want 1 or 2, bundle 1 or 2. I'm pretty excited about that. I hope everybody's going to like what I picked out. It was, I put some thought process into it. And just by the way, there's a variety or diversity of products in there. Some for men or women, and then some that maybe just the women want. But I tried to make it diverse for people like if Penguin and Chef, if he wanted to put in for it, or Jim at Jim's Kirsch Kitchen, or Kish, Jim Kirsch or Kish, and I'm not Jim, I'm sorry, I had that in my mind. It's not there now. And Greg, you know who I'm talking about. And there's some other college students that came on, and they're wanting one of the packages. So, you know, it's getting to be quite the diversity, and I like that. I really, really like that. And that way, you know, it gets more people involved in our YouTube community. Okay, so we got that done. And the next is going to be, after you put this beef mixture in, then you're going to top it with half of the chopped bacon. Now, this is what I did to make my life simple. You can do it like you want. But I actually put the bacon, and I just put it, drained it on paper towels. And that way, I don't even have to, you know, I don't have to really chop it up that much. It's crunchy enough for me the way it is. And so you're gonna put half of this on top. And you're just gonna use half the bacon though, remember that. Oh, I love fried bacon. Yes, I do. Okay, so that's good enough just for the bottom layer. Okay, so after you get that on, then you're going to use 1 cup of the cheddar cheese. So I've already opened this up. So really just a half a bag. This is 2 cups. So you're just going to sprinkle it. Again, you know, my husband, oh my goodness, he can eat cheese, don't matter what kind it is. So I cook a lot of cheese because he likes it. I like it too, but he really enjoys anything with cheese on it. Okay, so I've got half a bag of the cheese on top. Okay, then after you get the cheese, you're going to add the remaining bag of potatoes. So you're going to spread those out. I think I should start a cooking class. What do you think? Cooking class, maybe? Oh, and I can't forget my Canadian friend, Jerry Ellen, Cooking with Neighbors. You know, she's always doing something with her partner in crime, Casey, which is her son. I always say partner in crime. Okay, so we finished that bag, and then we're going to put in the remaining cheese on top. Of course, that cheese is going to seep down when it starts melting, and so no worries about it. Get every little bit of that cheese. Okay, so put it this way. Okay, then we're going to bake it for 40 minutes. And then after it's removed, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's removed, then you're going to top it with remaining chopped bacon, this. And you're going to bake 5 to 10 minutes or until the casserole edges are bubbly and the potatoes are lightly brown. Then when you finally take it out, that's when the green onions are put on top. And then if you don't like onions, you don't need it. Okay, so I got this going at 350 degrees. And so I'll be back in just a minute. Hi guys, well I'm back, and this is my tater tot casserole. It's looking pretty good. So now what it says to do is put the rest of the bacon on. So I'm gonna sprinkle this, and then it says cook another 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and I really think that it's only gonna take about 5 minutes. And during this time, I've already got everything cleaned up in the kitchen. So this would be the only thing really left in 1 spoon. Everything's clean. And if you're seeing me with the AirPods on, it's because this is when I'm also listening to other people's YouTube videos. And so today I was listening to Jean's Junks. I've just been so far behind on videos, but yeah, I've watched about 6 of Jean's videos. So if you've never watched her channel, be sure to do that. Again, it's Jean's Junk, and she has a variety of things, giveaways. She's definitely into flamingos, but I'm just giving her a shout out. And so I'm gonna stick this back in 350 degrees for 5 minutes, and then I'll take it right back out, get the onions on, and then we'll be closing down. Okay, I'll be right back. So guys, here it is. And all that is lacking now is the green onions on top to do a little bit of decorative. And that is the tater tot casserole. Bam, we're done. We're finished. Clean kitchen. And I got to listen at people's videos. Hey, before I close, I want to give a shout out to people that really cook. So if you have never been to their channel, be sure to check them out and subscribe, because they have real good recipes. That is the Penguin and the Chef, Tony Kitchen, Jim Kitchen, and he spells that Kitsch, and it's pronounced Kitsch. And then we have Cooking with Sherry, and her name is spelled Sherry. And then Cooking with Neighbors, and her name is Jerry Ellen, and her son's name is Casey, and they are partners in crime with cooking. So again, Penguin and the Chef, Tony Kitchen, Jim Kitchen, Cooking with Sherry, Cooking with Neighbors, Jerry Ellen. And will you tell them that Bonnie sent you over? Okay guys, have a good night. I hope you're gonna have a really good dinner, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.